Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Frostpunk. In the last video, we started pretty much gathering and bringing back all the relics, but you know, got a couple of automatons who really don't have anything to do right now. So they're just hanging around, and in this video I hope to do a couple of things, make the city look a little bit nicer. We got another storm coming in about a week. We are full on steel and on coal. And I'm probably going to need to put some larger resource depots in. This team is actually the one that I need to get. Oh, wait a minute. Why are they going that way? Okay. Send them onto the huge crate. Where are you guys? You guys. Okay, you guys are coming back with a relic. You guys are heading back out that way. Okay. I do know that this team has the 4 steam cores that I'm going to need to use to build at least one hothouse. We have 3 people who are listed as sick at the moment. It says waiting on workers, but also near capacity for storage. I do want to highlight a couple of comments in previous videos because I had some really great ideas. Tim OK Ross commented in part 5, you can put steam hubs in front of each place you have your automatons working and keep them, the steam hubs, inactive. The automatons will still be able to refuel at them. I love that idea. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize that because that's where the wall drill is going to be. So I'm going to put the steam hub right now. That way, I'll keep it off because the coal mine does not need any heat right now because we're using an automaton to keep it up and running. This steam hub, way a heck out here, go ahead and turn you off. Because the only thing that really needs it is the field kitchen, and the field kitchen is livable at the moment. It's only near the temple, and we don't really need to use any of the temple stuff for Hope because that's doing pretty dang good. And we've got plenty of steel going, we got plenty of coal going. And our hunter's hangars, I'm thinking, yeah, dangerous for me, I know, may start phasing a couple of those out. Because I have a ton of raw food, I got a ton of rations. And I think what I should do is maybe get a couple of hothouses, hence the reason for this set of steam cores. I'm going to try to utilize those this video. Let's see here. Cat's eyes. Don't forget those house upgrades, which I think I've done all my upgrades to housing. Yep. Yeah, I got all the house upgrades done. When laying down, don't forget to lay down parks and park lamps, because I haven't really done anything with this. This is way out here in the public section. So we have a medium-sized heated steam garden. They're about the size of a... I wonder if I should have put it like down in here, because it's about the size of this building. We also have a little small garden, which, oh, it's just too small. But I will go ahead and I'll put one out here, just because nope, never mind that. Too cold. I guess those have to be a little bit closer on in. Okay. The street lamps. I'll actually do a couple of these. We'll do 3 for now. It's going to actually take up some steel, which I have plenty of. A large square. Oh, it actually has... looks like it has roads built into it. Alright. Let's see, about a small square.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can squeeze one of these things in. And the inner rings are pretty much just chock-a-block with... This child shelter could probably be moved, actually. I'm thinking that the child shelter can be moved, probably to somewhere with a steam hub, actually. That'd be a smart place. Put it near the cookhouse, like right out here. Let's try that. Yeah, it's right there. It's next to a steam hub. This one I will keep active just because of the cookhouse and also the archives. We'll move that, and I'm going to tear this thing down. I'm going to do a little bit of rework on the city. I have one infirmary. We've got a care house, a child shelter. Wow, what a pretty lamp. It's glad we could afford such nice things. And since they're done, let's go take a look. Ooh. That is nice. Can't get any closer, unfortunately. I'm zoomed in as much as I can, unless I go into photo mode. And that may... I could end up putting that somewhere. We're at capacity on coal. We have 78 wood left, which is good. Oh, let's automaton that. I'm going to assign an automaton just to get that cleared out. And then we could maybe start figuring out what my layout's going to be in this area. Do you think that another large resource depot is going to be needed for coal? Let's start working on that too. So close. It's just too... Actually, wow, it actually fits perfectly right there. Between the houses and the hangar. And here. Yeah, I'll just slap it down right there, I guess. We'll build it up, we'll assign it to coal to get these two done up, and the gathering post, I will put an automaton on that as well. Just to clear it out, is to get them, done up so we can put things elsewhere. Let's turn off the steam hub for this one because we know that this automaton can do that. I also love the automaton is building this large warehouse. Factory's offline. Now, let's go ahead and speed up the game. You are going to be assigned for coal. Wow, that is like really good timing. So 46 wood, 83 coal, 31 raw food. Scout Group 1 is returned to the city. What do I want to send them? I've got the barren hollow way the hell out here. I also have a ruined hut way out here. So I guess I'll go for the snow-covered supplies. Just over a day to get there. They're 6 hours from the yellow flag. 23 hours. I almost don't want to send people to the Lonely Light. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the first Flying Hunter, the fourth of 15 relics that you can get out here. The peculiarities of hunting in Frostland. The first thing we learned was that the barrels of rifles carried the usual way become jammed with the fine wind-borne powder. And second, that when carried muzzle down, rifles get stuck into the snow whenever we stumble or sink to the knees. Thereafter, an old sock was put on the business end of the barrel, was the preferred solution, although when the picture above was taken, I had to remove the sock to preserve my image as a fearless explorer. Okay. We soon discovered that hunting in Frostland is an activity very unlike our favorite pastime back in England. Although the game is not skittish, it is so scarce that to bag anything at all, one has to search for hours upon hours wading in knee-deep snow. This drove us to attempt the first, and the last so far, airborne assisted hunt in Frostland. I volunteered, being the adventurous sort. Rumors about the existence of a bet are entirely fanciful. We fashioned a string of sturdy kites, and soon I found myself dangling from it like a hare in an eagle's talons, staring at the faces of my friends looking up at me, their poorly concealed concern rapidly rising in direct proportion to my altitude. Whipped around by the icy wind, I tried to look for prey while at the same time not looking down, a feat which I found quite impossible. Upon my happy return to terra firma, I let my friends know that in no uncertain terms that while the idea has promise, we're going to need a more stable platform for it to work, and also another volunteer. Until both could be secured, we'll have to rely on lowly traps and less on our rifles. Interesting. I'm thinking the first Flying Hunter as, like, the actual vessel. And that's actually the person who is the first Flying Hunter. Interesting. Alright. So we have, how much coal here? 670, 666. Coal. This is just after Halloween. The sawmill is inoperative, so we're going to go ahead and dismantle it. Now it's an issue of do I want to get this last little bit. Oh wow, that's a lot more than we thought. Of course, once this is all done, I'm absolutely going to be ripping up the roads and redoing all this stuff. It's... Okay, these guys, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to send them on to Lonely Light because they're essentially there now. Alright, we've now reached the huge crate. It's a crate of the kind used to transport heavy and valuable cargo. Why was it dumped in the middle of nowhere? The crate is too sturdily built to disassemble, but we managed to open it. It might have been left because of its weight. Someone's probably planning to come back for it. We got another 4 steam cores. That's enough for this team. They have got 8 steam cores on hand. I'm going to actually head for the sturdy shelter with Team 1, because the ruined hut may have survivors in it. This empty shelter might be a place I can get to before the next storm in 8 days. And also, these guys have 8 steam cores on hand. I need to get them back just yesterday.
The work shift starts.
You say the work shift starts, the work shift sucks. It sounded like a little bit like the work shift sucks. Alright. So we got that last little bit of wood. We got this coal being gathered. Okay, that child shelter has definitely been built. I'm going to demo this one. Yeah, I've got 232 people working right now. Most of the folks is essentially like, hey, just wait for the storm, wait for winter to end. We've got plenty of food, we got plenty of rations, we have plenty of steel, plenty of wood. Don't know if they have plenty of tea, which is what I'm drinking this morning as I'm playing. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the roads in here, just, ugh. I'm gonna need to redesign this whole damn thing, because we got, what, 2 medical posts, care house, bunkhouse. I'm actually gonna take the medical posts offline. Care house, I'm gonna move that back as well. Oh, care house. Yeah, it's the same size as a child shelter, so I'm going to move them next to each other. This public house I may move as well. Wait, a bunkhouse? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoops. Okay, cat's eye. Remember what you're talking about now. I totally forgot that,
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this, like... You folks want to have, somewhere to stay overnight? You can. The light led us to a camp. We found no survivors, just bodies lying everywhere. What has happened here? Most of the victims died violently. Some still locked in deadly struggle. The supplies are intact, and the light is powered by a wind generator. These people are obviously well prepared. This is truly bizarre. Alright, so that is the end for that chain. Let's go ahead and bring these guys back. I guess we can actually go for this, the Ruined Hut and the Barren Hollow. It's just an issue of, do I want to bring those folks back? Alright. Get those houses built. Boom! Love it. Okay. This care house has been rebuilt over here, so we're going to go ahead and dismantle you. I may, probably redo these roads as well, just to try to get a full inner ring of houses. But there's also the chance to do a square, or maybe even a... Yeah, I have to move stuff around to make it work. This cookhouse is also just really annoying me with its positioning. I don't know why I put it where I did. I'm going to try to move it too, just to get the roads straight and not be like, oh, come down, immediately turn, immediately turn. I'm working on the aesthetics of the city in this one. Okay, you guys are almost there, so let's send you on to the empty shelter. So we're almost out of coal here, that's good. Yes! Okay, that team is back first, so I'm going to send them on to the drafty shelter. And you know what? This guy, I'm going to send him to the snow-covered supplies. It's about the same amount of time as to come all the way back to the city as to head for that, so we'll be okay in that front. We now have 8 steam cores, so let's put them to use. And let's go. Coal pile depleted. Awesome. Let's look at an industrial hothouse. It fits really good right in there, but I'm going to be tearing down these roads here in a few minutes, so that's bad. Too big for there, too big for there. Fits right there, actually, next to the giant storehouse. Okay. Yeah, could also kind of tuck it in. Hang on a second. Let's get the wall drill done first, and then I'll do the hothouse. Okay, cool. This one's been depleted. Get rid of it. And then we'll go for an advanced wall drill. Let's upgrade him actually, because we haven't done that yet. All right, that's 6 of our steam cores in one shot. Not super happy about it, but it kind of works. All right. 5 a.m. going into day 39. We do have a temperature drop coming. And look at the temperature overlay. Everybody's super comfy. Except for these 2 hunters hangars. Yeah, livable, livable, livable. Very cold in the resource depot. That's fine. Yep, we are good for the moment. Well, now it's actually the temperature drop going first. Okay, so these are now... Is it livable or chilly? They seem to be doing okay. Alright. Now nice 50 degrees below. Alright, wow. Full on raw food. I'm gonna need another line of large resource depots at this rate. Yeah, this is almost done. So yeah, I'm gonna need probably, let's see, 1, 2, probably another 5. You, automaton in. Alright, cool. We got automatons working on the wall drills. Don't even need to do emergency shifts. Okay, let's go ahead and rip down these roads, because they're kind of useless to me. Woo! Okay. Now out here, I'm actually going to demo this road, because we can get to the second ring from here and also from this way. Got a couple nice spokes that are able to... Wait a minute. Okay, that has to be hooked in because of the steam core. There we go. And then this public house. Doesn't I think I can only have one in the city, right? People... Public house. Yeah, there can only be one in the city. I have one fighting arena, which is... it's okay. I mean, I have no discontent right now. Okay. Let's see how big... So a large garden would actually take a steam core, and it would fit in most of this, but not perfectly. So it makes me think that a large garden is not the way to go. One of these gardens, a medium one, would be better. And to put maybe a line of houses in here, or just slap a small garden in, because it would fit right there very easily. This house actually seems to be in the wrong spot. Dismantle these streets. Whoops. Oh, whoopsies. That just happened. Okay, that was expensive. Okay, I could go... Oh, wait a second, what the hell? Oh, I did it dumb. Okay. Build the roads quick. I just turned off everything because I'm a dumbass. There we go. Okay, sermon, ceremonial service, evening prayers. Do all the things. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, and now we have... Okay, so... Visiting this garden, we should reminded my mother loved her garden that was showed us on this glorious day. Okay. So it's a small heated garden. So I need to figure out what to put in there. And, oh, wait. It's just this little bit of road crafting I'm trying to do right now. This infirmary. If I can build one and just kind of turn it. It's this way. It's still the same footprint, essentially. No matter which way it goes. It's actually pretty close to that. Okay. Next step for me is to get some bigger resource depots out here. Okay, once this sawmill is done, I want to build them out that way. Yeah, plenty of wood, plenty of coal, plenty of steel. We're just waiting for the storm. And it's like, okay, bring it. I'm thinking maybe the next thing we could do. Okay, these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. Okay. So these guys are the furthest out. So that's it? It's a waypoint? That's a bunch of shit. Okay, supply depot. I was really thinking it was going to be actually a spot, but apparently not. Alright. We do have a couple hunters' hangars heading out. That's fine. They're going to get food. Alright, this is fully... We've finally cleared all the wood. So now we can go ahead and clean this up. Guys are going to head off to the ruined hut this way. Now, let's plan out some giant... Nope. Yeah, there's one. I'm gonna get like 5 more in here. Yeah, that's not the right place then. Cancel that. Go here, here. Damn it. You see, I hope you're seeing what I'm trying to do here. Is to make sure this blasted thing does not go too far down on me. So I can do like here, then here, here, here. Yeah, I screwed that up. Oh well, hell with it. That way. These don't need to be connected by anything. It's more, let's just have more resources available. And I can put stuff now in between these two. Speaking of stuff in between these two. So I could slap down a hothouse in here easily, right in that spot actually, this little corner. And take an industrial hothouse. Again, I don't need one though. I've got so much, I have so many materials available. It's more an issue like we have prepared so well for the storms. I do like this sandbox mode that this game offers. They do have the difficulty of, you know, what is going to happen next with it, and getting those extra storms taken care of. Nope, one person got sick. Alright, so got plenty of that. Let's actually do raw food and rations, and I'm doing standard meals. Good. Okay, got plenty of coal. Let's do another wood and another steel. But I have 2 extra resource depots at the moment for that. Alright. I think here, I'm actually going to kick on the steam hubs at these locations. Just to actually burn coal. Now let's see, this is going to do... It's hard to tell, like, with the... It says comfortable around everything, but doesn't really give much of a explainer beyond that. We do have an automaton sitting here. It's pretty much like, okay, I did my job. Now what? Do have the coal thumper opportunity, but I also want to kind of get these roads looking much nicer than they are. Going into the road layout for a moment. Yeah, it looks like this public house kind of screwed the road layout for me. And this small garden has also screwed the road layout for me. What if I can get that public house back? If I move the public house here, I think it would work. The shack is falling apart, but we found some wood and raw food. Searching the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies. I think they kind of got like, I don't know what else to put in this. Alright, so let's try to move the public house over here. It's gonna, I think... It doesn't really do much. It's more like, well, we gotta figure out what to do with it. Let's go ahead and do the public house. Okay, it is too big. Crap. I'm thinking like, yeah, it's got a decent parental fit right there. Nope, wrong. Alright. Let's go ahead. I want to move some of the, try to move some stuff inward. Yeah, giant garden, a little bit big for my taste. The medium garden is... It's the same size. Okay, I got a plan. Small square? Okay, let's work on that. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna... Okay, that's connected there. Okay. Put some houses here, here, and here. That's what I was trying to get done. Move some people in from the outer ring, because we bring 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got people in the 5th ring. I want to try to move them in a little bit if I can. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to do this ring as planned, but that's just how the city was laid out before I got to this point. Yeah, I do want to put... So the medium garden would fit here. Let's actually do that. Get rid of the small garden. Then we could put like a medium square. It would actually fit the rest of the space. Okay. Okay. It just kind of beat up my plans. What I wanted to do there, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna adapt. Kind of the whole point of the game is to adapt and survive. Because it's that little jockey that I'm not a huge fan of, and if I put one there, it's essentially just going back to what I did. I'll make do. Alright, we've reached the ruined hut. It's a waypoint. Okay. Let's go Cave of Lights. I'm gonna actually go toward the Dreadnought and about 5 hours come back to that. Alright. Stand in that square and you feel you're in a city. An open public space is an integral part to every proper town, such as ours. Okay. Interesting. It's 50 below. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to hang out here. Okay, I got that all done up there. We're doing good over there. We're doing good on time. We've reached the Barren Hollow. It's a waypoint. Ooh. Oh. Okay, Snowcat first, then Automaton. Let's head way up here. Okay. You guys are 8 hours out? Okay, yep. About 6 hours, we'll come back to them. There we go. Boom. Cut down on that travel time. That is one thing I do, one little trick thing I've learned in this game that I really do enjoy. I've got plenty of wood, steel, coal we're full on. I could definitely build another large resource depot just to make sure I've got, I think 13,000 coal's enough. It's a waypoint. The abandoned wreck. Okay, yeah. Headed that way. Next storm is in just over 5 days, so we're probably going to get to it tomorrow in the next video for this. Done a little bit of that. I still need to rebuild my public house, mind you. Let's see. Go into my housing. We have 105 vacant beds. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna... Whoa, what? Wow, there's houses on the inner ring that are completely not being used. I like it. As we get closer, several people come out of the cave. They are armed and don't seem happy to see us. Armed men move to block the entrance. This is our cave, says one of them, looking at us with apprehension. Their mistrust vanishes completely when we tell them about the city. Another 130? Yeah, let's bring him. That's unfortunately leaving the stone obelisk out of play, and I am going to need to make sure I've got those beds ready for when they arrive. Because temperature's going to hit 60 below. There's the next storm, day 45. Okay, that should be enough for me to drop a public house now. Damn it all. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of this house. And it's 5 o'clock. Here we go. There we go. Public house now fits. Alright. So checking now. How many vacant beds do I have? 85. And I've got 60, 105, 126 people coming in. So I'm going to need to build... Looks like the 5th ring is going to need to be built out this way as well, which is doable. Let's go ahead and prep for that, because I got the wood, I got the steel, I got the beer. There we go. That's the 5th ring. Temperature dropping yet even further. Overlay. Go ahead and turn that. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that on too. What did I just turn on? Okay, it's a steam hub. Gotcha. Oh, the automaton was on top. That's what's throwing me off.
Work time. Get back to work.
Damaged snowcat has been reached. It's a bunch of steel. We'll grab it. We'll head for the lone automaton. We're probably going to bring those guys back after this. Also, some folks there. Yay. Alright. I do want to check the temperature overlay on this ring of houses once they're constructed. Okay, they are listed in the chilly zone, which is going to be an issue once folks arrive. So let's slap down one more steam hub. Kind of cover everybody. I know there's going to be some overlap with this guy. I just want to make sure that there's enough heating for them. This would not cover it. Yeah, this one would actually cover most of the houses out in this ring. I'm actually going to turn this guy off. There we go. Wood, coal, and steel. Crates and pieces of scorched metal lie around the wreck. Well, plenty of steel and coal in the wreck. Like someone was trying to move the supplies but gave up eventually. Okay, they're done. Get your butts back home. And I'm going to get my butt to the ending, to the outro of this video. That's going to wrap it up for now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. In the next video, we're going to tackle another storm. And I was talking about, oh wow, it's going to go to 90 below. Interesting. The storms are getting worse and worse. Cool. All right, I'm interested in seeing what happens. Thank you. Thanks again for watching. See you later.